Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. Hi, come on in. Join us. If you're coming in for the live, we see you all joining in wherever you are. Hit the love button. Drop a comment in here for us. We're so excited to be on. I am Shanté or Roddy. I am a entrepreneur. I am a business strategist and master trainer for entrepreneurs and small business owners. I help them to launch and build better businesses and really implement best practices and processes in their business so that they achieve greater results and that they make more money in their business. So I'm so happy to be here, and I am here with my partner Jasmine Monk, and I'll let Jasmine Monk introduce herself.
Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Like Shanté said, hit that love button and share, share, share. We're super excited to I'm really excited to be here. So I'm Jasmine Monk again, guys, and I'm the founder of Jasmine and Co, and we're your one-stop shop, full-service virtual assistant agency. And we specialize in general administration, marketing, and tech services for small business owners.
Yeah, so we are here really because we know as women, we're really here to help women to get ready for 2020, right? We don't want you all to wait until 2020 when we can take action now. And we came together specifically for this project to help women get seen, get heard, and get paid here on Facebook. So we really want to just start by having a conversation and letting you all know how we were able to grow our businesses organically through Facebook. So you definitely want to come in, tag another woman entrepreneur, share this out on Facebook, and ask any questions that you have. We'll be sure to answer them and then follow up with any answers as well. Because it's so important that if we're on here on Facebook, that we're strategic about our moves, right? On Facebook and knowing or understanding how to best leverage this great platform to really help us to grow our businesses. And we know that a lot of women struggle in this area. We struggle with showing up, how to get seen, right, on Facebook, where you have billions of users every day. But there are really people making money, growing their businesses, growing their empire right here on Facebook. But we know for a lot of women entrepreneurs, whether you're in network marketing, whether you're direct sales, whether you have a service-based business and trying to figure out how to navigate this online space, whatever it is, we want to let you know that there is definitely hope, and we're here to help you to navigate that and to set you up for success so that in 2020 you can hit the ground running. You're already set up and prepared to really start attracting your ideal clients, right? And start getting paid right here on Facebook, like Jasmine and I are able to do, and do it organically. So if you're thinking, oh, I have to do Facebook ads and I don't know how to do Facebook ads, you don't have to worry about that because you can do it. You can grow your business organically. So we really want to talk about today how we were able to grow our businesses and some of the key points that you need to know in order for you to be able to grow your business. So again, I'm excited to be here with Jasmine Monk. And part of this in helping you to understand how we leverage Facebook is to tell you about how we came to partner up. So I'm excited to share that story. But the first thing that we wanted to talk about, the number one, I think, key point is deciding, making a decision to show up, to be visible on Facebook. So it's really not enough to say that I'm on Facebook if you are not intentional about being here. If you have not figured out who you are, why you're here, and what do you want your audience to know about you, right? What story are you telling? What service are you providing? What solution do you want your audience to know that you provide? You know, what is your expertise? How are you showing up as an authority in the online space and on Facebook? So we really wanted to talk about that. And I talk about it because that was a struggle for me when I first came onto Facebook, right? When I started my business in 2014, I was online, I was sitting in front of my laptop, and I was not showing up. So I know a lot of women say, okay, I'm here on Facebook, I'm showing up. No. So I was in front of my laptop and I wasn't making any sales. I wasn't connecting with anybody. I wasn't building any connections or relationships. And I was just like, I had to make a change, right? So deciding to show up, I made a decision in 2017 that I was going to start showing up and making connections. And so we're going to show you today, right, how we were able to do that. So I think, again, showing up is so key. Would you agree, Jasmine?
Yeah, I definitely agree. And to add on to that, I think one of the biggest things is consistency.
Yes.
So you mentioned being intentional and knowing and understanding what that means, knowing what your goals are and how you're going to get there, how you're going to leverage Facebook. You have to map it out. You have to map all that and how you're going to leverage it to get to where you're trying to be, but you have to be consistent about it. You can't do it today and then not do it for a week and then come back next week. Like, you're not going to see results that way. Like, you have to be consistent. So that goes into your organization and your time management and all of that. If you only have 1 hour to spend a day to network and engage, then that's the 1 hour you have. You look back after a week, 5, 6, 7 hours, it starts to add up. So if you can only give 30 minutes to an hour, then give that instead of not giving anything at all. Because I've heard that, like, well, I don't have time. That's a big one right there. I don't have time. You have time. You make time for what you want to make time for. So I wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, showing up is absolutely key. And like Shanté said, just being intentional about it and then being and staying consistent.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Consistency is key. I talk about that all the time. That means continuing to do that thing. So you have to, if like she said, it's not a matter of you being on Facebook for 5 or 10 hours every day. You map out a plan, you can really do everything you need to do in an hour, right? So you can dedicate an hour, whatever time you're going to dedicate, just dedicate it and stick to it. Have that stick to itness, right? When you're here online, because we hear I don't have the time, but I also hear that, well, I'm on Facebook all day and it's not benefiting me. I don't have any real strategy. And I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time being here on Facebook when you really don't have to be wasting time if you have a strategy. So if you're online, if you're on Facebook, you are a social networker. So you need to have a strategy about how are you going to use being social on Facebook to your best benefit, to grow your business. That is why you are here. So again, consistency and showing up, whether it's your page, your business page, the communities that you decide to get involved with, because I know there's a lot of ladies in groups. They're in hundreds or thousands of groups and really have no idea how to navigate groups. You cannot build a community or be engaged in hundreds and thousands of groups. So focus on communities where you can give value and you can receive value. If a group or community is not giving you those two, then you need to reevaluate, remove yourself from those groups and dedicate yourself to groups that are going to get you results that you want.
Absolutely. I cannot agree anymore. And another thing that I hear people say is that they're an introvert. So for everyone that's an introvert and it's kind of hard for you to get out there and say something, or you really don't know what to say, when you join the groups, don't say anything. Just kind of peek back and watch the scene a little bit first to see if that's even a group where you belong and should be. And just like Shanté was saying, I always tell people, or my clients or anyone that's trying to grow their network on Facebook, find groups where there are seasoned professionals, right, with what you're doing, that's been in the game a long time that you can learn from. And then you want to go in groups where your target audience potentially is. Those are like the two main things you should be looking for. So you go and find these groups, you join them. When you get in there, you shouldn't be hooper and holler doing all that. You need to sit back and see if that's the group that is what you think it is anyway. Make sure it's a good fit. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Make sure it's a good fit first, because you're in there and it may not even be the right fit and you're in the wrong place. And that could be why you're not getting a lot of feedback or kickback, because those aren't the people you need to be engaging with in the first place. And then for those of you that are introverts, you have to get out of your shell. I'm an introvert. I'm telling people don't believe it. I'm like, 100%. I'm like, but hey, like I have things I need to do. I know where I'm trying to go. I have goals. So I just took baby steps to get there. And we're going to talk about that tonight, like how we really use Facebook. I'm going to completely tell you guys my story. And I haven't told a lot of people, but I'm like, hey, like it's worked for me, and I try to use it on my clients and just get the word out about it, because Facebook is an amazing platform that is underutilized, big time.
Yes, especially by small business owners, right?
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs and small business owners, and we're not really leveraging the platform as we should be. So this is very important to do that if you're going to really dominate in your business in 2020, and that's what we want you all to be able to do. We really wanted to talk about another key point is making connections. And making strategic connections here on Facebook. So I know Jasmine has a story, I have a story, but I think it's very important to talk about our connection right here, because I always like to use my partnerships and collaborations as an example that you can do it. All these things that we say, we're introvert, or we're shy, or we have social anxiety, these are all really excuses, because we have done it. So we're both introverts, right? When I started, I wasn't making connections. I made the decision to show up, right?
Yes.
I made the decision to make connections. And so I met Jasmine here online on Facebook. She actually applied to be a guest on my talk show. She came on. And anytime I have guests on my talk show, I'm always looking for ways to explore the opportunities that are there. So I get to learn a lot about the guests that come on, what their expertise is, how they move, how they operate, what their character is. And then I always follow up with like a coffee and chat. So we took that. She came on the platform, was great. Then we took that and we had a virtual coffee and chat to really to know each other, right? And so we just built on that. And I think you came on my show maybe about 2 years ago, like a year and a half.
I think it was last year. I think it was in 2018. It was last year, but it feels like it's been like 3 years.
Yeah. So it was either last year or late 2017. But we built on that. And she is a member of a community that I lead of 25,000 professional women. And we just built on that connection. And so I knew that I wanted to help women really get seen, right? Come from behind the shadows, take center stage on Facebook. I had already seen the struggle. And I said to myself, I really wanted to partner with someone else, another woman entrepreneur, because that is the key to us really going to the next level of our greatness and the next level of our success is working together, partnering together, collaborating together. And I brought the idea to her and she said she was on board. And so from there, we just started developing, like, what would this look like? How can we best put our gifts together to help other women get seen, get heard, and get paid on Facebook so that they are dominating this space in 2020. So that's how this happened. I'm so excited that we were able to make that connection. Connections are powerful. You leverage you make the connection, you leverage those to explore various opportunities and how you can create a win-win and how you can create more impact and then generate more money together.
Absolutely. And I'm going to give you guys some homework and a challenge. So I hope you're taking notes. I challenge you guys to, meet and make a connection with at least 5 to 10 new people a week. Yes, I said a week, per week. So that could be, you guys, messaging, setting up a virtual coffee chat, which I totally recommend, just kind of taking it off of Facebook instead of doing the instant messaging, talk to one another, just like this, like we are. I challenge you guys to do that. And I would love to hear back from you guys in about a month to see what successes you've had, who you crossed paths with, and how you guys are going to collaborate in 2020, because you want to start this now. If you're not already collaborating, if everything we're talking about right now, you're not already doing, it's not too late to do it. Now is the time to do it. Now it's the time to start, get on your routine, become consistent like we talked about, and then get going for 2020.
Yes. And those connections aren't always clients, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the mindset that we're just only going to connect with people that we think can be our client. That's the wrong approach. So you want to connect with people and really learn their story. Really find out how you can work together. That's what we did. I didn't seek Jasmine out to be my client. She didn't seek me out to be her client. But over the course of us building on our relationship, we came to learn that about each other, and we developed a referral partnership. I refer her. She showed up. She showed herself to be very professional, to be excellent at what she does, and so I got to know her. So that's part of building that know, like, and trust factor. We know that there are at least 7 to 15 touches. Somebody has to experience you 7 to 15 times, right? Especially online, 7 to 15 times before they will want to work with you, do business with you, or be a client with you. So it's all about developing those relationships, right? And like Jasmine said, making those connections on your page. So look at the people you're connected to, right? Not even outside of groups, the people that you have on your page that you interact with on a regular basis. Have you reached out to them, in any capacity? Who do you see on your timeline that is, a mover and shaker? They're doing great things. They're making a great impact. Who have you thought about that? I would want to work with them. Maybe they have a strength in an area where I'm weak, and there's some initiative I want to do, some program I want to roll out. And I don't know if I could do it by myself, or if I could do it by myself, I think I could be better and impact more people if I partner with someone else. And then, like Jasmine said, doing a coffee chat or reach out in the DM, in the direct message. There are 6-figure businesses that they built their business just on direct messenger.
Me.
Not even going off of Facebook. Yes. Just direct messenger. And we're going to be talking about that in another live in more detail. But take that note, because we're going to be talking about that. That is super huge, because a lot of entrepreneurs say, well, I deleted my messenger and I'm not going to use my messenger. Well, you are definitely missing out on opportunities. You're missing out on connecting with your ideal clients, because a lot of business goes down in messenger. Okay. So, yes. So, Jasmine, you want to tell them a little bit about your story?
I will. All right. So I have been in the online space almost 3 years, and it feels like it's been 10. It's crazy. It's been fun though. Entrepreneurship, I would not trade it for the world. It's challenging at times, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So long story short, I was a stay-at-home mom. My husband and I had a trucking company, and I wanted to do something for me. I wanted to start my own business, and did some research, and I came across the virtual assistant industry. I'm like, low overhead costs, I could do this from home. What is this? So guess where I started? Facebook. I already had a personal Facebook page. And I was like, and they were like, join these Facebook groups. And I went and joined like 3 Facebook groups and kind of watched them for like a week and a half. And I was like, I think I can do this. I'm like, I don't know the systems and all of that, but I can learn this. And that is how I got started, was just from Facebook. So fast forward over the next year and the next year, I used Facebook groups to get new clients. I use Facebook groups like to meet people amazing like Shanté, where I can come on her platform to, you know, get more visibility and exposure for my business, as well as see what she has to offer, you know, getting on podcast opportunities and just other platforms, right? Or, you know, guest blogger opportunities, or just meeting amazing people. And I just kind of grew and grew. And I'll tell you what happened to me. Now, just like Shanté was saying, if there's something that comes across, especially in the communities that she manages, that may be a fit for me, no matter what it is, she'll tag me. She'll tag me, right? So I may not necessarily see it, but I have other people that I've met that we've built a great relationship. So now I don't have to be on Facebook 10 hours a day, because I have other people. I have a network. I've created this network. I have a support group. I have people that are looking out for the best interest of me and my business, and that have my back, and that genuinely want to help me just as I would with them. And so I just built that up to where it's in about like, I would say like five to 10 groups. I'm like that. And I built that over 2 years. So, you know, to tell you guys, it doesn't happen overnight, but you can create that as well. But I was consistent. When I first started my business, I was hungry. I was a go-getter. I knew what I wanted to do. So I spent a lot of time on Facebook. I didn't get on Instagram. I didn't get on LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest. I didn't do any of that. I was like, I'm going to stick with this one platform. I'm going to master this. I'm going to see what I can get out of this. I'm going to leverage this platform to help me grow my business, to be a better businesswoman, all the above you could possibly think of. And so that's just kind of my story in a nutshell, but it works. And so the cool thing with Facebook is they're constantly evolving, just like the online spaces and social media is. So they're coming out with all of these cool, neat things. And if you're not keeping up with that, you are missing out. So the things we're talking about now, that doesn't even cover all of these other areas on how you can literally be using Facebook, things you can do physically on your personal page and your business page and in these Facebook groups to help you out and get you where you're trying to go. So Facebook is an amazing tool. I literally have no complaints. And, you know, I'm big on sharing resources and educating women and business owners. And let's just keep the train moving. Let's get more people into our small business world. And so that's what me and Shanté are out to do. So I'm just super excited. It's so amazing. And for all of you that are watching, if you have any questions or anything with Facebook in general, or anything you're going through, what are you struggling with, or what successes have you had with the platform, let us know. I would absolutely love to hear it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the key is building relationships here on Facebook. So you just heard her talk about it. This is how I leverage the platform is I build relationships. Anybody knows me knows that I am a master connector. Every day I'm connecting many different people to what they need. Even if it's not me that it can give them what they need, right? So if you develop those relationships, you make your work a lot. You reduce the amount of work that you have, because you're actually building those relationships and creating a network, which I always talk about is a powerful thing. Yes. Building a network here on Facebook or wherever you are for that matter, so that you have people that are in your corner, that they are willing to refer you for business, for opportunities. So like when they hear about me, they refer me, or they hear about Jasmine. I hear someone's asking, like she said, if they need virtual assistant services or graphic design services or social media management services, I can recommend her. So I'm always looking to build relationships like that. So be intentional about building relationships here on Facebook. If you have hundreds of thousands of connections on Facebook, if you're in Facebook groups, you should be making those connections. Like Jasmine said, at least 5 to 10 every week. Right? Yes. Making those connections and then build on those relationships, meet them locally or meet them virtually. There's really, technology gives you access to even more people outside of your geographic location. So you are not at all limited. I connect with people all around the globe daily, all around the globe daily here on Facebook, right? So definitely build relationships. So again, this is how the key to how we were able to grow our businesses organically on Facebook, no Facebook ads, is that we just simply made the decision to show up on Facebook, right? As our true, authentic selves, providing value where we are, whatever space we're on Facebook, whether it's our personal page, our business page, and when we're in groups, if we're in communities. And that is how people get to know you. Right?
Yes.
That's how you get visible. We have a voice. Your voice needs to be heard. People want to hear what you have to say. Your audience is waiting for you to show up and share what you have to offer. Right?
Yeah.
And then two, making connections. They are so necessary. It's not even an option. You need connections. Connections are going to get you a lot further in your business. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Just having connections to people, right, that know things you don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
That can help you in areas that you're weaker in or that you're struggling in, that can provide, that can educate you, that can mentor you. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not always about connecting with people to get a sale. It's never about that. It's never about that. Right? So make those strategic connections, connect with other women here on Facebook, and then build on that. Build on that. Make the connection. Don't leave it there.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent with your connections too, and building and follow up. The success is in the follow up.
Yes. I was going to mention that, but you beat me to it.
If you don't remember anything else, remember that success is in the follow-up. No matter what you do, if you make a connection and you don't follow up, that's a lost opportunity.
Absolutely. Yes. I want to add on to that. So you beat me to it, because as soon as you were finished, I was going to say that. I was going to mention the importance of following up, and that can be you messaging with them, trying to set up another meeting, but that's also you sharing and supporting what they're doing. If they have, a podcast or a Facebook live show, whatever it is, whatever they're promoting, why don't you share it on your page as well, right? They're going to do the same for you. So you want to have that mindset where you don't want just people sharing your things all the time. You want to support everyone else too, and show everyone how amazing they are and the amazing things that they have going on as well. So the follow-up can look a lot of different ways, and one thing that I do is I remember something that me and that person have in common. So when I do follow up, that is what I reference. So let's say, like, I'm a mom. If they have kids, that may be our connection. Or maybe we went to the same college, or maybe we're from the same city. Whatever that connection was, right? When you're talking with them the first time, when you have that meeting, I remember something about everyone that I meet. So when I go back and talk to them, I'm like, hey, how are the kiddos doing? I was seeing you on Facebook, they're doing, or whatever it may be, right? And it's so much more meaningful that way. And with them being on the other side of the seat, they're going to appreciate it a lot more as well. So like Shanté said, success is in the follow-up. Make sure that you guys are doing that. So don't meet someone and then you go ghost and don't talk to them for 2 years. Just follow up after a while, see how they're going. You're going to see on their timeline what they're doing, and just check up on them and see how they're doing, and see if you guys can catch up again to see, if you can collaborate, or maybe something coming up or whatever it may be. So you hit that on the head, because that was one of my points I was going to definitely talk about.
Yeah. So that's really good. That's excellent. So again, the key is in the follow-up and really caring about other people. Caring about other people that you're connected with, the other women that you're connected with, and what they are doing. Get involved, share, right, what they have going on, and vice versa. That is really going to get you a lot further. So again, this has been so great. This is all for the upcoming Facebook makeover, right? So we're getting women ready to dominate on Facebook, to get seen, heard, and paid, right? And seen, heard, and paid, right? On Facebook. And so our Facebook makeover bundle offer drops December the 19th. We're super excited. So that's right before Christmas. So in the description, you will see a link to get on the wait list for this offer. It's going to be, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. In the bundle, it includes training, and it also includes us making over your personal Facebook page and your business page. So you don't have to struggle. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to set up my page, or what does it mean to optimize my page. We're taking all of the work, right? And we're going to do it for you so that you are set up for success. And then all you have to do is implement the strategies that we're going to be, that we've shared tonight, and that we're going to be sharing with you over the upcoming days and weeks. So if you use these strategies, we're showing you the how, and we're actually going to do it for you. So that's all about the makeover. So I'm super excited.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm just glad that we're able to, provide this for you guys. And let's go into 2020 with a bang. There's no excuses. Let's cut the excuses and let's just make it happen.
Make it happen. Make it happen. Make the investment in you. Invest in you. And this is your year. So I would just close by saying this is our time. This is the time for women to take center stage. I cannot say it enough. A shift is happening. So whatever we can do to help you make that shift, because 2020 is huge. It is a new decade. It's not just another year. It's just something happening in the atmosphere. It's just things are moving and shifting to align so that women are taking leadership roles. Women are really elevating in their life and in their business. And whatever we can do to help you do that, that is what we are here to do. So thank you so much. Again, please share out this live, comment, leave your questions. We will be back. And then again, look forward to the makeover. Look forward to dominating in 2020, and look for us in the upcoming days that we go live again to teach you more strategies on how to leverage Facebook to get seen, get heard, and get paid. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.